All righty, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the final game of the CCBC Dundalk men's basketball mixer. It is the Bryant and Stratton Bobcats versus the CCBC Dundalk Lions. The Bobcats are 0-2 in the tournament so far. The Lions 1-1. Bryant Stratton Bobcats were on the wrong side of a comeback victory from the College of Southern Maryland Hawks yesterday. But that young man right there, number 32 for the Bobcats, is a player I'm excited to see today. Leland Richardson, he's been trying to dunk on everything moving here this weekend. Let's see if we got more of that here this afternoon. Another player I'm excited to see, this time for the Lions, number 23, Christian Wright, coming off a big afternoon yesterday. Let's see if there's more of the same here this afternoon. Kai Gilliam will have the first possession for the Lions, and I want to welcome all the fans across Baltimore who have been watching the Ravens game. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better for you. Kai Gilliam with possession, gives it over to Wright. 15 seconds on the shot clock, not a lot of time to work here. Back out, now 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're restarting it, but they've got to go quickly. Badu sets the pick. Kai goes right in and puts it in off the glass. An early start for Kai Gilliam. Dish out. There's Tajay Jacobs out to Leland Richardson. He drives baseline and turns it over. Kai Gilliam has had an up and down tournament so far. He had a tough game on Friday, a good game on Saturday, and he's off to a hot start here on Sunday. 2 straight points for number 0, the point guard out of Milford Mills High School. And an early timeout by Cliff Coleman and the Bobcats. Jerron Taylor gives him a run for his money, but I gotta say, Cliff Coleman, he's the best dressed coach I've seen this weekend. Another bow tie from him. How many does he have? Matthias Caver will take the inbounds after an early timeout from the Bobcats. Bobcats looking to get their first win of the tournament here. Woodley, pull-up jumper, no good, way long. Christian Wright gets the long rebound. Kai Gilliam takes it right into the teeth of the defense, can't finish and doesn't get the call. Woodley. The other side, more of the same. Jump ball, possession arrow is with the Bobcats. And Coach Taylor shrugging his shoulders over there. I'm not sure who he was looking at, but he wasn't happy with something. Leland Richardson to Woodley. Jaja Davis wearing number 23, another player for this Bobcats team you got to watch out for. He's good on the glass. No opportunity on the glass that time as Leland Richardson buries the 2. 4-2 now. Kai Gilliam scored all 4 points for the Lions. Takes the pick from the local boy Coaxum. Back to Kai. 15 on the shot clock. Got to move here. Now 10 on the shot clock. Dribble handoff. Walker back to Kai. He's got to go. 3-pointer, no good. Jaja Davis, he couldn't get it, but Matthias Caver did, and he traveled. Christian Wright will take the inbound here for the Lions. Badu to Wright. Now Kai Gilliam. Back to Wright. Wright, a deep 3. No good off the front of the iron. Jaja Davis with the rebound. Woodley to Leland Richardson. Back to Davis. Tajay Jacobs. Leland, open 3 right in front of the Lions bench, no good. But a long rebound by Jaja Davis and the Bobcats. Woodley, welcome to the block party. Thought Woodley had an invitation to the block party. Instead, he was fouled. 4-2 is the score, but Woodley has a chance to get it all even with his trip to the charity stripe. One for two from the line, so he gets it to a 1-point game. Full court press here. Kai Gilliam breaks it, no problem. He's got a larger Leland Richardson on him. Maybe he'll take advantage of that, go right at him and find out. Takes the pick, no, goes the opposite direction, and welcome to the block party, Kai Gilliam. Matthias Caver sends out our first official invitation. Walker to Kai, he drives baseline, gives it up to Muhammad, and he misses the open jump shot. Here's Matthias Caver. Nice effort play there from Tyshawn Walker. Almost got the steal like he was a cornerback. Almost played full 4 minutes here in this first half. It's 4-3, Leland Richardson down. Matthias Caver can't finish. Great defensive effort. I don't think they got the block, but the pressure there was enough to make sure the basket didn't go in. Christian Wright drives baseline, gives it up, but he stepped on the line beforehand. Woodley now. After the turnover from the Lions, Matthias Caver, Leland Richardson over in the corner. Tajay Jacobs wants the ball. He's open on this side, but he won't get it because of a travel call. Juan Coaxum already getting a talking to from the referee. Jaja Davis swipes that away. Possession will still be with the Lions. Coach Taylor is a passionate individual. He cares about his players and he cares about his team. It's very obvious from watching these games. Kai Gilliam down low to Wright in the corner. Good! Christian Wright picking up where he left off yesterday with the hot shooting. Oh, Wright's got to be careful with those hands. He got caught with a hand in the cookie jar. Mid-90s, you get away with that, young man. Not anymore today. No hand checking. Got to shuffle those feet. Leland Richardson right in front of the Lions bench. He's got a double team. He's trying to fight through it. And a foul committed by the Lions. That's interesting. Meeting of the minds between the referees, figure out what they come to, what conclusion they come to. Gonna have 20 seconds on the shot clock to work with. 15:46 left in the first half. 7-3 is the score. Lions are up right now. Leland Richardson almost had his pass stolen, and he did. Oh, wow, that's beautiful point guard play from Kai Gilliam. Kai Gilliam got the defense to collapse on him, and then he dumped it off to his teammate Christian Wright, who did the dirty work. Leland Richardson, Tajay Jacobs, pull-up jumper. No good. Matthias Caver got big in the lane and finished with the offensive putback. Ibrahim Badu in there. Muhammad, Kai Gilliam for three, no good. Tajay Jacobs with the rebound. He doesn't have numbers, but he does have space. And welcome to the block party, Tajay Jacobs. I'm not sure who invited Tajay Jacobs to the block party there for the Lions, but he certainly got his invitation that time. Lions take over after the jump ball. Possession arrow is pointed their way. Kai Gilliam running the show right now. Thought about a handoff to Walker, instead took it himself. 15 on the shot clock. No one's touched it this possession other than him. Now finally Ibrahim. Kai drives into the painted area, got his man up. Christian Wright, 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to go. Step back, three. Oh, very close. It's off the front of the iron, and a foul goes against the Lions. Tyshawn Walker getting a talking to from his coach. And here is the big man, Jamari Roberts, checking into the game. He will be the tallest player on the court today, standing at 6'10". He'll have a 4-inch height advantage over the next closest Lions defender. Roberts flashes up to the three-point line. Gets it over to Miles. Miles takes the pick from Roberts. Roberts still flashing there. He wants the ball down low. Tajay Jacobs over to Miles for three. No good. Airballed it. 9-5 is the score. Here's Major. Almost turned it over and does. Tasheed Jones. Tajay Jacobs with the slam. 9-7. Three, no good, in and out. Bobcats, here they come. Miles. Jamari Roberts, excuse me, had the position. Tajay Jacobs for three, no good. Tyshawn Walker, can he save it? He can't. Oh, he can. Wow, what a great effort play. Kai Gilliam apparently was behind the line that time. Jaja Davis checking back into the game. Matthias Caver will take a seat on the bench. Tajay Jacobs will also take a seat on the bench. It's pretty much all bench unit players right now into the game for Bobcats, except for Jaja Davis and Leland Richardson. Same thing for the Lions, except their only starter still in the game is Tyshawn Walker. And offensive foul, Jaja Davis. Jaja Davis was huge for his team in the painted area yesterday against his team, against College of Southern Maryland. Can't get into early foul trouble here today, or that will really hurt his team's chances. That's a three, and nowhere near that one. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. Here are the Bobcats. Chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession. 9-7 is the score. Just over 12 minutes. Tashid Jones with a beautiful play. He was a big spark plug for this Bobcats team off the bench in game 1 of this mixer. Game 2, he was kind of silent. Big play there on the other side, answered back by Tyshawn Walker. Jumper, oh so pretty. Miles for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Lions for a second, but it's stolen. Jaja Davis fought through the contact and finished. Bobcats answering the Lions point for point here. Somebody's going to get taken out of the game. That's Keyjon Major. And also number 12, Nemo Jackson. Both players who caused the turnover found themselves a seat on the bench. Leland Richardson takes a couple picks from Jamari Roberts. He's being fronted by 2 players. They do not want to let the big man take advantage of them. Leland Richardson for 3 right in front of the Lions bench. Another 3 that was nowhere near the basket. Leland turns it over. Tyshawn Walker trying to do too much. Leland spins and he gets caught trying to do too much. Kai Gilliam, that's 2. He'll take it. 13-11. Nice play there by number 0. Got the steal on one side and the basket on the other. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in a very close first half. It's the first time I've ever seen that. 10 seconds and there really wasn't any pressure. It was a 10-second call because he was taking his sweet time. 10:22 left. Lions looking to build on their lead. Kai Gilliam has had a really nice first half that he'd like to continue. Ibrahim Badu got his man in the air but couldn't capitalize. Tajay Jacobs drives into the painted area. Offensive foul. Tajay Jacobs putting that behind him. Bad offensive foul there. The towel boy getting the wrath of Jerron Taylor as well today. You think he wants to win? Whew, that was close to an up and down there. Kai Gilliam, oh, what a beautiful pass! Kai Gilliam is feeling himself here this afternoon. Bobcats trying to answer back. It's a 4-point run here for the Lions. Tajay Jacobs to Davis for 3. Good! That's the first 3 I've seen Jaja Davis take this weekend. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Bobcats. And I'm with Coach Taylor. I thought there was going to be a trip call there. I guess the feet just got tangled up. 15-14. Davis checks out of the game. Matthias Caver checks in. Jamari Roberts has got the height advantage down low, but the Lions have been doing a good job of denying him the entry pass. Tasheed Jones, he gets caught. He's able to get out of it. Tajay Jacobs drives baseline, pull-up jumper, no good. Tajay continues to struggle. Jamari Roberts got the rebound, finally touches the ball and puts it in. Under 9 now to play. Oh, bad turnover, dribbled it off his foot. Tajay Jacobs can't finish, and neither can Jamari Roberts. Wow. Bad turnover there by the Lions. Kai Gilliam dribbled it off his foot, but the Bobcats aren't able to answer. They get 2 opportunities, but no baskets. It's been a tough afternoon here. These defenses came to play. These offenses are having to earn everything. Not a lot of easy open shots here in this game so far. Drives down low, coaxes him, can't finish, but his teammate, Devon Allen, can. Tajay Jacobs out. There's Matthias Caver, long 3, no good. Hit that top line. They didn't see it, though. It didn't matter as the Lions took possession anyway. Kai Gilliam, 20 seconds on the shot clock. He wants to slow things down here. Dribble handoff to Coaxum. Floater, no. It's a 3 in the corner instead. No good. Here are the Bobcats. Woodley up, can't finish. And the Bobcats can't get the rebound. Lions, here they go, 17-16. Three-pointer, no good. Matthias Caver with the rebound. Woodley. 2 players getting ready to check into the game for the Lions. 3 right in front of the Lions bench. No good. Man, the shots are long here today for the Bobcats. Matthias Caver not getting the friendly roll or the call from the ref. Fadeaway jump shot. Play like that will get Breon Williams a seat on the bench, and it does. Bad shot early into the shot clock. Coach Taylor not going to be happy about that. Woodley. Oh, man. Coach Taylor not happy about that either. Daniel Bird, his first foul as a result of him not shuffling his feet, excuse me. Woodley runs into the painted area. The floater off the glass is good. The Bobcats back in front, 18-17. Kai Gilliam. He's the only one really creating offense with any kind of consistency. Christian Wright's hit a couple shots, but outside of that, it's just Kai Gilliam. Godwin, the baseline jumper's no good. It's rebounded by Matthias Caver and the Bobcats. Here they come, 6 minutes left in this first half. .15 seconds on the shot clock. They got to move here. Matthias Caver, Jacobs, jab step. Woodley over in the corner, and the pass won't count because he traveled beforehand. Miles was open for the corner 3. Head coach Cliff Coleman of the Bobcats not happy with his point guard's travel there. Let him hear it. Kai Gilliam, the double team is coming. Gets rid of it, Major, almost turns it over there. Gets it back to Kai. Godwin for 3, long. That's an air ball. Man, the three-pointers are just not there for either team today. Tajay Jacobs drives baseline. It's open. Tries to find a teammate as the opening quickly closed. Woodley out to Jacobs for three. The three-pointer's still not there. Godwin takes it into the painted area, and he's fouled for his troubles. I had a coach say one time when I was playing basketball as a youngster, put your head down, take it to the rim. A lot of times good things will happen for you. Godwin found that out right there. 18-17. Lions will have a chance to tie it or take the lead here. They tie it up. Can they take the lead? Leland Richardson checks back into the game, as well as Caleb Miles. Kai Gilliam. Been driving the offense here so far for the Lions, but Godwin did his part there. Got the 2 points and got his team up by one. Matthias Caver almost turned it over, but a bailout foul there by the Lions, number 3. Kejon Major. Major got caught with a hand in the cookie jar that time. Next foul for the Lions will put the Bobcats in the 1-1. Matthias Caver set the pick. Didn't use it, though. Miles down low to Matthias Caver. And a foul. Or did he step out of bounds? Nope, it's a foul against Matthias Caver and the Bobcats. So they can't take the lead back there. Instead, the Lions will have a chance to build on their lead. It's an interesting call for that referee to be making. He's on the opposite side of the court, but he does say that Kai Gilliam stepped out of bounds. 19-18. Once again, the Bobcats have a chance to take the lead back here. Matthias Caver gives it up to Deshaid Jones. Jones finds Miles. Miles splits the defense, and he got caught walking. Once again, the Bobcats unable to take the lead here. Good job of getting that ball in. That was close to the 5-second call. Walker hands it off to the point guard. Gilliam, he had his pocket picked by Deshaid Jones, and he was... Wow. I mean, if Kai Gilliam made contact with him, it wasn't the reason he missed the layup, that's for sure. Deshaid Jones, I think he's counting his lucky stars that he's shooting these foul shots. He'll make the most of it, though, as he gets the game back to even. Daniel Bird has to come back in because Kai Gilliam, that's a player they can't afford to get into early foul trouble. 1 for 2 from the line, and I'm sure there's some Lions fans out there saying, ball don't lie. Bird, here he goes. He's got space. Godwin now for 3. And the foul. You got to give him space to come back down after the shot. And Caleb Miles did not do that. And Godwin's going to go to the line with a chance at 3 foul shots. Wow, what a bad call. Or excuse me, what a bad foul there for Caleb Miles. He had the good defense on Godwin, just a little bit too aggressive. Godwin good from the line that time. Let's see here what he has on the second. No good that time. He's got one more, though. He's good that time. Godwin puts the Lions up by 2 to Sheed Jones. Over to Miles, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, up and under by Jaja Davis, doesn't work. 4 minutes left in this first half. Walker up, no good. Miles gets the rebound. That was close to a walk. Miles, a nice behind the back move. Another one there, and then he's blocked. Abraham Badu sends out an invitation to the block party. Godwin for 3, good! Warwick Godwin. He got fouled on his last three-point attempt, and this one, nothing but net. 24-19, the Lions in the driver's seat here once again. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. It is a full timeout taken, so we will take one too. Let's see what kind of offensive strategy the Bobcats will have coming after this. Still 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half, so there's plenty of time for the Bobcats to go on a run of their own, possibly take the lead once again. And we're back, ready to play the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the first half of what is the final game of this year's CCBC Dundalk men's basketball mixer. Tasheed Jones. Down low to Leland Richardson. He switches, Miles to Jones, and he has a foot on the line. Another turnover by the Bobcats. A good perimeter defense caused that turnover. Miles had a shot for a second. The closeout defense on him forced him to make the extra pass. That wasn't accurate. Tyshawn Walker, here he is. Gives it up to Bird. Bird now drives. Almost lost it. Gave it up to Muhammad Badu. He misses. Matthias Caver catches it. Tasheed Jones going quickly. Miles for 3 right in front of the Lions bench is no good. And a push off goes against the Bobcats. I think number 32. Oh, it's number 23. 24-19 is the score. It'll stay that long. It'll stay that way for a little bit longer after the Bobcats turn it over. Here comes Bird. He's listed as a combo guard. Plays a lot of point, though, for this team. Right now, he's going to be playing the point as well. Double dribble. And I thought there was a steal attempt there. I thought the Bobcats player got enough of a hand on that ball that it was knocked away from Bird. I guess not. 2 minutes and 30 seconds now. Bird playing defense on Tajay Jacobs. Jacobs taking it right to him. 15 on the shot clock. Leland Richardson. And a walk. Man, Leland Richardson is the king of the travel. This young man has got a lot of game, but he moves way too fast. Too many travel calls for him this weekend. Someone with that kind of talent has got to play smarter than that. Godwin to Badu. Up top to Bird. He's going to rip it. And Godwin wishes he passed it to him. Bird. Godwin telling Bird, give me that ball. I'm feeling it. Bird takes a double pick, goes out to Ibrahim, who gives it to Warwick. It's 14 on the shot clock, spins baseline. Warwick Godwin for three. No good, off the front of the iron. Another offensive rebound for the Lions. Whew, that was close to a travel. Tyshawn Walker for three off the front of the iron. A third offensive rebound for the Lions. And they can't make good. They got 4 shots. No baskets. Just over a minute left in the first half. Tajay Jacobs switches over to Leland. Miles in front of the Lions bench. Wow, could that have been any more wrong? Tajay Jacobs shows them how it's done, though. Where you fail, my friend, I will pick you up and dust you off. Tajay Jacobs with a big three. Ibrahim Badu to Mohamed Badu. Five on the shot clock. Bird's got to go into the teeth of the defense. No good. And the shot clock never should have restarted there, but it did. I don't think that hit the rim. Foul committed by the Lions. Remember, they're in the bonus, so it's 1-1 from here on out, and they're 2 fouls away from going into the double bonus. But with 29 seconds left, I don't think that's going to play much of a factor. Shot clock will be turned off after this, so the Lions, if they want, can hold for the final shot. Miles, no good, and Tyshawn Walker gets the rebound, so it'll remain a 2-point lead for the Lions, but they have a chance to make it a little bigger before half. 20 seconds on the shot clock and a foul by Tajay Jacobs, and I think that's the 7th foul, so it'll put him on the line for the 1-1. So scratch that whole thing about the Lions holding for the final shot. Now the Bobcats will have that chance. No good. It'll remain a 2-point game. And the Bobcats tie or take the lead before halftime. We will find out right here. 10 seconds. Miles. Tajay Jacobs. And he will tie it up before half. Tyshawn Walker, the heave. It would have been good if it was good. It would have been good if it went in, but obviously nowhere near going in. 24 all is the score at the end of the first half. We'll be back with the second half after this short break. Man, what a game and what a day of basketball this has been. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, ready to play the final 20 minutes of a contest that has been very close. We're tied up here at 24 all, and we'll take a few more moments to figure things out as the shot clock wasn't started right when it should have been. They'll take that 5 seconds off. Now the Lions will only have 25 seconds to work with. Kai Gilliam creating offense almost at will for this Lions team in the first half. There, an early turnover by him. Christian Wright had some big shots as well. Warwick Godwin also in relief off the bench. Bobcats still trying to find out who's going to be creating offense for them here in this game. Their offense came from everybody pretty much. Early 2-point lead for the Bobcats as Matthias Caver put that rebound back in. And a timeout taken. We'll keep it here. Coach Taylor not happy with his team's performance at the start of this second half. A turnover on the offensive side, and then the offensive rebound by the Bobcats gave them the 2-point lead. Coaxum just left the building. I'm sure he'll be back, but wants to get some fresh air and clear his head a little bit, I'm sure. Lions are coming back out onto the court. Coaxum has not yet returned into the building yet. Wow. It's an interesting turn of events. Regardless, we're ready to restart things here in the second half. 26-24. Man, that was close to a 5-second call. Christian Wright almost lost control. Great trap, and he stepped on the line. Nightmare start for this Lions team in the second half continues. Back-to-back offensive possessions ending in turnovers. Add that on to the fact that a player has left the building. It's not very good right now. Mohamed Badu got the steal. Here's Gilliam. Oh, man, I think he wanted a foul call, but the ref says he went straight up. And Leland Richardson was fouled in the act of shooting. Bird is getting ready to check back into the game for the Lions. This Bryant Stratton Bobcats team 0-2 in the tournament so far. Trying to break that streak. Kai Gilliam after a great start in the first half takes an early exit here in the second half. We'll see him again shortly, I'm sure. He's too valuable for this team to keep on the bench for long, but sure, he'll have some time to think about his mistakes here. 7 seconds to get it up. Oh, man, that wasn't a great pass back as Christian Wright had to work real hard just to get that ball over the line. And they can't get the friendly roll. I was sure that Christian Wright was going to get that to go in. Bird, the defense pretty good, forcing the pass in the air. Woodley, double pick set up. Good communication here from the Lions defense. Still get the shot off, though. And the steal in transition. Wow, Woodley, a great move. Tajay Jacobs for three, no good. Matthias Caver with another offensive rebound. Woodley up in the air and finishes. 6 unanswered points here to start the second half for the Bobcats. Tyshawn Walker down low to Mohamed Badu, and he finishes through the contact. A chance to make this a three-point play. Update on Coaxum, still has not returned into the building yet. Wow, man, this is weird. Walked out the building, and he's yet to come back in. Matthias Caver. Couldn't get that one, and here come the Bulldogs. Or excuse me, the Bobcats. Tasheed Jones almost had his pockets picked. Tajay Jacobs to Leland Richardson, drives, and he wanted the dunk there, but it was stolen before he got in the air. Great defensive play there from the Lions, and a better defensive play by Leland Richardson on the other side. Tasheed Jones! Is that a foul? Oh. I thought, if anything, that was going to be a goaltending. Wow. Tasheed Jones at the line. Update, Coaxum has now returned into the building. Jones gets the 2 free points and makes the most of it. 31-26. Christian Wright taking it right to Jaja Davis, drops it off to Muhammad, and a great move started by Christian Wright. He had the advantage on the bigger defender. He made the most of it. Last touch there by the Lions, the ref says. No, the ref calls the other ref off and says instead it's Lions ball. Coach Taylor happy with that. Tyshawn Walker, cross court, and it's intercepted by Tajay Jacobs. That's a bad pass. Any way you break it, that's just not good basketball. Tajay Jacobs, the floater, can't finish. Mohamed Badu is working hard down low. They need to get this man more involved in the game. Bird gives it up to Walker, down to Mohamed, and he's invited to the block party. Walker's rejected by the rim. It's a fight for the ball, and the winners are the Bobcats, and now there's a fight on the court. Tyshawn Walker is going to take an extended seat on the bench, well-deserved. And honestly, I'd like to know where that young man's head is. That is the last dude on the Bobcats team I would be wanting to go after. Number 23 is a big man. Referees having a meeting of the mind, deciding what the call is going to be. I'm sure it'll be at least one tech on the Lions, maybe two, because a coach left the bench to break up the altercation. In the NBA, that's a technical as well. Coach Taylor and Coach Cliffman, or excuse me, Coach Coleman being waved over to the scorer's table trying to figure this out. That assistant for the Lions has been thrown out of the game. Sour note on what has been a fantastic game up until this point. So there's 3 technical fouls issued. They're double techs on the 2 players, Jaja Davis and Tyshawn Walker. They both got techs, but there's also a 3rd tech on the bench for the Lions, which will send Tashid Jones to the line for 2. Now that we got that figured out, we're ready to get back to the fun stuff. Wow. 2 free ones. Missed them. 33-28. And Tyshawn Walker. Tyshawn Walker finally takes that seat on the bench. Tajay Jacobs catches the inbounds. Here comes Tashid Jones and the Bobcats. 20 on the shot clock. Trap right at the half-court line. Now over by the scorer's table, and that forces the Bobcats into an early timeout. They'll have 15 on the shot clock when we come back, 33-18. It is a full timeout, so we'll take one too, have a chance to, or these 2 teams, excuse me, will have a chance to talk things over. Hopefully head coach Jaron Taylor has the right things to say because his team needs a spark right now. He was motioning that the other player pulled his arm.
Let me just tell you something. I would not want to play with any of these guys.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I couldn't.
I mean, I just heard that one monstro guy over there talking. I'm like,
Yeah, he's a big man.
He doesn't look like he's a sophomore. I'm gonna be very
Well, I
honest.
mean, sophomore at this level could mean he's like 33.
Yeah,
There's no age restriction.
He doesn't look like he's 22. I didn't look like that at 22.
Whatever they're grilling upstairs, it smells good.
Oh yeah, hamburgers. You want me to get you one?
No, please. No, thank you. That is not on my diet plan. Tashid Jones take over as, oh man, and an early foul right after And Bird picks it up, and it was really because of the chest. I didn't see him stick the hands out, and I think Coach Taylor is not happy with that call. The refs doing the best they can to get back control of this game. 33-28, it's a 5-point game. Sure, Kai Gilliam will be checking back into this game any minute now if the run continues for the Bobcats, that is. Matthias Caver, jumper's good, right at the foul line. Down low, Godwin. Up to right, over to Bird. Badu for three. Muhammad puts it in. And a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Taylor. Man, we've played almost 5 minutes in the second half, and it's felt like 20. So many breaks in the action. Lions, a quick timeout there. They come right back out onto the court. Interesting to look at that scoreboard. It'll be only 3 timeouts left for the Lions for the rest of this game. Let's see if that plays a factor in the contest. Tasheed Jones. Jamari Roberts is checked in. Didn't play much of a factor in the first half. Leland Richardson, a bad turnover. Here comes Christian Wright. Godwin, the opening, up and under. Jamari Roberts fell down, which opened up the paint. Godwin saw it and took advantage of it. Gets it back to a 3-point game. Lions maybe starting to find their footing here in the second half. We started this second half with 6 straight unanswered points for the Bobcats. Leland Richardson, Matthias Caver, over to Jacobs, drives baseline, back to Caver. The jumper from the foul line this time is no good, but Matthias cleans the offensive glass. Matthias Caver is coming up big for his team this afternoon. He had a game earlier this week that he would like to forget. Today, not the case. Muhammad trapped in the corner, gave it up and turned it over. Tajay Jacobs. Leland Richardson drives baseline, up and in for 2. Oh, Leland Richardson intercepts it. And that's a foul up in the head. Great sportsmanship from Ibrahim Badu, though. He knew he committed the foul. Wanted to let Leland Richardson know he didn't do it on purpose. It's just business, right? After the short break, Leland Richardson finally gets the ball, ready to take those foul shots. I'm surprised, that Kai Gilliam didn't check back into the game right there. Instead, Kejon Major and Nemo Jackson check in. Kejon has had some moments here in this mixer, but hasn't been the most consistent offensive scoring weapon. 2 for 2 that time from the line. Leland Richardson take a seat on the bench, and it's much deserved. He earned it. Give that man a breast and give that man some rest. Got to get it over. They do. Godwin for three. Air ball. Offensive foul. So the shot wouldn't even have counted, and Bryant Williams will check in. I wonder who he's coming in for. Yeah, Warwick Godwin ran away from Jerron Taylor that time. Almost like he knew he was in for a stern talking to. Wow, this is not going to help the Lions' chances. Already in the bonus with 13 minutes and some change left. It's good on the first, so he'll get a second chance. Caleb Miles puts his team up by 10. I think this is the largest lead of the game for either team. One for two that time from the line, and Major, great job climbing the ladder to get that rebound. Right over to Major. Major almost got trapped. He gave it up. Bryant. Wright couldn't catch it cleanly. Wright takes on Tashid, and he had his pocket picked. Tajay Jacobs in the corner. Miles for three. Good! The Bobcats are rolling here in the second half. They started on a 6-0 run, and now they're up by 13. Trapped in the corner. It's stolen. The Bobcats, here they come. No good, but the putback by Tajay Jacobs, and here is his. Kai Gilliam getting ready to check back into the game. Maybe he could be a spark plug for this Lions offense. Or really this Lions team in general. They need a spark plug. They're down by 15 right now. Largest lead of the game for either team. Kai Gilliam at one point in that first half was creating offense. Really, it seemed like at will. Maybe he can do that here as we approach the late stages of the second half. Foul on the Lions, or excuse me, on the Bobcats. Christian Wright will go to the line. The Lions need a big play here because their body language is not very good. Ibrahim Badu is walking down the court with his head held low. Still so much time left in this game. The Lions aren't down, or the Lions, excuse me, they are down, but they certainly aren't out. Tashid Jones, Matthias Caver, back to Jones, and man, that was almost a turnover, and it was Christian Wright, and that's a clear path foul. It's not? It is. Clear path foul, so the Lions will get the ball, excuse me, they'll get the shot and the foul and the ball. Oh, man. Got to make good on the free ones here in a game like this. Wright makes good on the second. They'll get the ball as well. So they got it to 12. So they could either get it to 10 or single digits here. Christian Wright taking it right at Tashid Jones. And he can't finish the difficult layup. And Jamari Roberts got the rebound. Tashid Jones. His team is up by 12 and a foul. Are they calling that on Christian Wright? They're going to tell me the ref that's all the way back there is making calls all the way up here? Wow. Man, this has been a head-scratching second half, and it's the last thing that I expected after what we saw in the first half. These two teams answered each other's runs. It's honestly, this second half's been difficult to watch. There's no way around it. Christian Wright gets beat there. Miles, Matthias Caver, catch and shoot, no good. And it's rebounded by Nemo Jackson. Right to Kai. Back, Breon Williams for three, no good. And a foul against the Bobcats, I believe. That should put the Lions in the 1-1. And that'll help their chances to get back into this game. If they can make good on them, that's for sure. Ibrahim, good the first time. Tyshawn Walker getting set to check in for the first time since the technical foul. See if keep the emotions in check and also make some plays. At certain points this weekend, Tyshawn Walker has looked pretty good on the offensive side of the ball. Offensive foul, Kai Gilliam baited him into it that time. He extended the arm. Tashid Jones picks up the call, and that will give the Lions possession and a chance to get it into single digits. Breon Williams will take the inbounds play, man out of Parkville High School. Right, catches the inbounds, a three, no good. The three ball is just not there for the Lions here this afternoon. That's an air ball. Luckily for them, the three-pointer hasn't been there for the Bobcats either. Breon Williams once again will take the inbounds. Up top to Wright, to Kai Gilliam. 20 on the shot. Kai Gilliam back to him. Not a lot of movement away from the ball right now. It's a one-on-one offense. 10 seconds. Christian Wright trying to make something happen into the painted area. Finishes for two. It's back to a 9-point game. Or excuse me, 8-point game. 47-39, Christian Wright doing a good job keeping those hands up and shuffling those feet. Great defensive effort. Woodley, cross-court pass, and the foul. Nemo Jackson getting the talking to from his teammate. That was a avoidable foul, let's put it that way. Nemo Jackson checking out of the game now. Makes good on the first. The soft roll, boys and girls at home. That's why you put that extra spin on the ball. Get that soft roll off the rim. Leland Jackson will check back, or excuse me, Leland Richardson will check back into the game. 39-48. And it'll be back to a 10-point lead for the Bobcats. 49-39, just over 10 minutes to play. The Lions, they need to get going here. Christian Wright taking it right at his defender. The floater in the lane. Oh, man, he can't get the soft roll. Leland Richardson gets the rebound. Leland lost control, but Jamari Roberts gained it and put it back in. It's to a 12-point game now. Christian Wright needs to give up this ball. He's doing a lot of dribbling right now. Oh, Devon is rejected but fouled. And I'm sure Christian Wright is listening to his coach tell him the same exact thing I just said, or close to it. You're doing a little bit too much, young man. Trust your teammates. Oh, off the front of the iron. Not enough arc on that. Chance to get it into single digits here, though, if he can hit it. Oh, no, I forgot they got another basket after that. They're up 12. So it doesn't matter. Bobcats ball. Body language for the Lions says it all right now. It's not very good. Woodley, cross, Matthias, three in the corner, no good. Jamari Roberts with the rebound. Roberts up, no good. Matthias Caver is a man amongst boys on the offensive glass. Christian Wright. 3 times down the court, Kai Gilliam hasn't touched the ball one time. Christian Wright will take a seat on the bench. And he is frustrated right now. Maybe this will give Kai Gilliam another chance to orchestrate the offense. Going with a smaller team right now, Breon Williams and Tyshawn Walker and also Mohamed Badu will be playing forward. Mohamed being the tallest of those players. Kai Gilliam, Bird. Still a 12-point game. Bird, 20 seconds on the shot clock, so he's got some time. Step back jumper, no good, very close. Tyshawn Walker got it and saved it. Kai Gilliam for 3, no good, air ball. Tyshawn Walker, another offensive rebound. And he couldn't put it in. Disappointing offensive set for the Lions. Leland Richardson, a walk. Lions need to find their footing here. Under 9 to play, and they're down 12. We're getting close to winning time. And none of the players wanted to run down and get that ball initially. Kai Gilliam catches the inbounds, 15 to work on the shot clock. There's not a lot of movement away from the ball right now. Tyshawn Walker, He drives, and he is fouled hard. He couldn't finish either. That was real close to being a three-point play. Walker took a hard fall there, and these are some big foul shots. All the foul shots for the Lions here on out are pretty big, honestly. They need all the free points they can get to get back in this one. Walker off the front of the iron. The Lions have now missed 3 straight foul shots. Oh, 4 straight foul shots missed. Woodley running. Gives it up to Davis. Davis finishes through the contact. 14-point lead now. If the game ended right now, this would be the biggest point differential we've had this weekend. Up until then, the only game that was decided by more than 10 points it was an ASA Avengers game that was won by 11. Miles into the painted area, and Mohamed Badu picks up the foul. He's pleading with the referee to say that should be a jump ball or a tie-up. Ref doesn't see it that way. Two for 2 from the line. And nothing happening there. 41-55. 7 minutes left in the contest. Calling for the isolation. Matthias Caver, cross court to Leland Richardson. 7 on the shot clock. They got to go. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up, jumper, no. The shot was waved off because of a travel. Obviously wouldn't have counted anyway. Under 7 now to play. The Lions, the friend of theirs, the clock certainly isn't. Bird. And Walker misses, and so does Mohamed. Walker got the steal, though, on the other side. Here's Wright. The three-pointer. Good! It's a 2, the ref says. Foot was on the line. 11-point game. Excuse me, 12-point game. Cross court to Leland. Got his man up in the air. Matthias over to Woodley for 2. They get those points right back. This weekend of basketball is almost over. Will it be a happy note for the Lions? Christian Wright up, and welcome to the block party, Jaja Davis. Jaja Davis sent out an invitation. And what's the call here? Goaltending? So score the basket and 2 foul shots. Man, this will go a long way in helping the Lions. Daniel Bird needs to make good on these. Man, the Lions can't buy a basket at the charity stripe right now. This is not good. One for 2 at least. And the Bobcats will have possession now, only up 11. Bad foul there from Daniel Bird. It's a double bonus for each team now, so it's 2 foul shots every time. Not only do the Lions stop the clock and give a chance for the Bobcats to get more points. Daniel Bird has picked up another foul. Something's got to give here for the Lions. Are they going to continue this trend, or are they going to find a way to scratch back into this game? Ibrahim. Walker, right. Bird is open for 3. Good! It's back to single digits. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Jaja Davis drives into the teeth of the defense. Leland Richardson, 15 on the shot clock. He drives, almost to travel. Miles for 3. Good! A 3 on one side and a 3 on the other. It's back to a 12-point game, a full timeout, so we'll take one too. And what a Sunday afternoon of basketball this has been. It'll continue for at least another 5 minutes. Started Camara, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, he's got 3 touchdowns. 3? Yep. Camara's 3 total touchdowns has Saints up big.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I won. Because I have Mahomes too.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Patrick Mahomes, yeah.
So you have Mahomes and Drew Brees?
No, I don't have Drew Brees. I'm just saying, like, Camara has Drew Brees, so, like.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what you're saying.
It's like a scoring spree over there.
Yeah, they're up 35-14.
Well, I wish I had both of them.
How do you get double points?
Yeah. If I can have options.
61-49, 3-pointers on both sides here. Let's put the game back up to 12. Bird, 4 seconds to get that past the half-court line. They do. Walker out to right. Right drives, dishes to Walker. Walker up and in. It's a 10-point game now. Just over 4 to play. I've seen some incredible things here at the Lions Den. Could this be another incredible game? Matthias Caver Woodley, 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to go. Stolen by Ibrahim. Christian Wright, chance to get it into single digits. Tyshawn Walker, over to Bird, to Muhammad for three. Good! Muhammad Badu gets it to 7. Matthias Caver over to Woodley. Woodley drives and finishes for 2. What a finish amongst the trees. It's a 9-point game. One thing the Lions can't do is go 3 chasing right now. Got plenty of time to still test the paint. Christian Wright misses that chance. Trying to get the steal to make up for it. No good. Matthias Caver over to Leland Richardson. Just over 3 minutes left now. Miles. It's a 9-point game. Jaja Davis. Miles for 3. Oh, man, that would have been huge. Christian Wright. Tyshawn Walker. Walker taking Matthias. The spin and the air ball on the floater. Trying to do too much. Tyshawn Walker. Shot was there. I mean, it did have the space. Tyshawn Walker heading over to the bench because there's a timeout taken on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Oh, it's a full timeout, excuse me. So we will take a timeout. 54-63. It's a 9-point game. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left. What a contest this has been. The Lions about to make a great comeback effort. We'll find out when we come back. Got to think if the Lions aren't able to pull off the comeback effort in this game, later on they'll be thinking about that double technical as maybe the moment that really changed the landscape of this contest. Bobcats' Tajay Jacobs has been held in check here for the most part this afternoon. Jasheed Jones. Bobcats, remember, looking for their first victory of the weekend. They are 0-2 leading into this game. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They need to go here. Miles into the painted area. Welcome to the block party, young man. Refreshments are on the bench. Muhammad Badu. Doing that voodoo that you do. We'll have 3 seconds on the shot clock, so really it's a catch and shoot situation. Jasheed Jones, that's a shot clock violation. And it's a 9-point game. Lions with a chance to cut into this lead a little bit. Warwick Godwin. He's got a lethal outside shot. Could it come into play here? They need to get it over here. They do. Only had 1 second to spare. Tyshawn Walker for 3. What a big shot. It's a 6-point game. Tyshawn Walker coming up big. 2 minutes left to play. Lions need stops and baskets pretty much every time down. Tajay Jacobs, 10 on the shot clock. Gotta go. Dishes it off to Jamari Roberts. He misses the layup. Oh, man, but Jacobs doesn't make the same mistake. Man, the size coming in big there. Christian Wright, welcome to the block party. Jamari Roberts. Miles. He misses, and they get the rebound. Godwin. Whew, that was close to a travel. Christian Wright is having himself an afternoon he'd like to forget. I know he started off with the big shots, but he's made some questionable decisions here in the second half. Tasheed Jones, Jacobs for three, and man, that would have been the dagger. Tajay Jacobs up, no good. Lions still alive. They need baskets every single time down the floor. Christian Wright off to Muhammad, up and in for two, and the timeout taken by the Lions. They'll only have one more. It's a 6-point game. Like Jim and Carrey said in the classic movie Dumb and Dumber, so you're saying there's a chance. I am saying you got a chance, but it's not good. Had to come to an end eventually.
Yeah. I don't mean to be a hater, but I don't really buy J. Goff, as many will say. I mean, if you have a loaded team, you will be successful. Wow, is that necessary?
Yeah.
All right, the two teams are back out onto the court, ready to play the final 55 seconds of regulation. 65-59 is the score. The Lions need stops and baskets every time down the court if they want to keep their comeback hopes alive. Remember, we started this second half at... That's a travel! Oh, wow, what a huge break for the Lions! I was getting ready to say, remember, we started this second half tied at 24. The Bobcats came out and scored 6 straight points, but the Lions have found a way to scratch and claw back into this game. Oh, wow, man, I thought the ref just said there's a foul on number 30. To be like, wow, that's the last thing the Lions needed, and then I realized there's no number 30 out there. Mohamed Badu with the big basket. It's a 4-point game. Miles over to Tajay Jacobs. It's stolen. Oh, man, but he had a foot on the line. Ibrahim. Man, he almost was that close to being the hero. He's still got a chance to be the hero. 44 seconds. It's only a 4-point game. Got to get it in. Almost a turnover. Tajay Jacobs looking to get rid of it. Does. Here's Tasheed Jones. The double team on him and a foul on Daniel Bird. And Coach Taylor's going defense, offense here for the rest of this game, I'm assuming, because he's got 2 players ready to check in. That's Mohamed Badu and Warwick Godwin. First miss kept this game close at 4. Sheed Jones, pressure situation. And he makes good. It's a 5-point game. Tyshawn Walker, oh my goodness, he had his pocket picked. Oh man, that's the dagger. I mean, it's not over, but oh man, it's gonna be tough for the Lions to come back after that. Tyshawn Walker just got his pocket picked by Sheed Jones, and wow, he was such a huge spark plug for this team coming off the bench in the Bobcats' loss on Friday. Didn't see much from him on Saturday, but here on Sunday, more of the same from Friday. I compared that young man to Tony Allen at one point on Friday with just the big steals he made in that game. Much more of the same here on Sunday. He's not really creating a lot of offense, but his defense, it's been impactful. Godwin for 3. Shot clock's turned off. That tells you all you need to know about the Lions' chances. And a foul on Walker, and he wants an explanation from the ref. He thinks that was a jump ball. Ref says otherwise. 18 seconds left. Bobcats can ice it here. Be a disappointing way to end this great weekend of basketball if you're a Lions fan. I think that's the game right there. The first one wasn't the game. The second one definitely was. Tyshawn Walker, Godwin. He's going to take it into the basket. Floater is no good. Tajay Jacobs gets the rebound and a jump ball that time. Possession arrow goes to the Bobcats, though, so doesn't help the Lions out very much. Head coach Teron Taylor, I wonder what he'll be saying to his team after this game. Ibrahim Badu stole it away, won't matter anyway. Christian Wright airballs the last shot of the game, which is kind of a microcosm of how the game went for him and his teammates. We were tied at 24 all when we started this second half. The Bobcats came out firing with 6 straight points, and they end up walking away with the victory. 70 to 61. Both teams go 1-2 in the mixer this weekend. I'm Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth. I want to say thank you to every one of you who joined us this weekend, and I want to let you all know that we'll be back here with more men's basketball action Wednesday the 7th. That's this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. The Lions will be back in action. Until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.